I love seeing all these smiling faces. So, hey guys, my name's Allison Petty. I'm a certified health coach with Take Shape for Life. And I'm just going to pop on and share my screen so that you guys can see that. I got some cute pictures. Let me get over here. Oops, excuse me. There we go. Yeah, there you go. So, hi, welcome again. My name's Allison, health coach with Take Shape for Life, and this is my little family. I live in Missoula, Montana, and I was introduced to Take Shape for Life through my friend, actually my husband's childhood friend, Dawn, and it's been about 3.5 years that I've been a health coach, and I just love it. It's something that's held me accountable for my life and my health, and it's also on the right here. You'll see kind of a collage of my summer. This summer I was able to take 5 weeks and spend it in South Carolina with my family, and so that's been pretty priceless for me, being able to have that life with my family, being able to center it around what matters most to me. And so, like some people on this call that you're going to hear about, I also have a transformation. On the left, you'll see me. In my 20s, I was about 30 pounds heavier, and in both pictures, I'm a marathon runner. On the left, I was trying to outrun my fork, and that wasn't really working for me. So thankfully, my friend Dawn introduced this program to me. And on the right, I'm 30 pounds lighter. I'm running faster, I'm leaner, and I'm feeling so much better than I felt in a really long time, even after having 2 babies. And we all know, mamas, what babies do to us, to our mental health and our physical health. So what does health look like for you? At Take Shape for Life, we really we value our health, and there's 3 key areas that we focus on: healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy finances. Tonight, you're going to hear mostly about healthy body, but there's also, we believe that all 3 of these are really tied so closely together. And so you can't really have one without the other. And so as we hear the stories tonight, I hope that you'll see that each pieces of our trilogy, what we call the trilogy, really affect each of us individually. So first, I want to hear from Miss Brooke. Brooke, if you can unmute yourself. Brooke and I have been friends for about a year now. She's also a health coach. She has an amazing transformation, and I just love working with this girl. So Brooke, if you'll just fill us in and let us know about your story with Take Shape.
Hi guys, I'm so glad you're all here. So I am coming up to, 1 year since I got to meet Allison. Allison, thank you for having me on here tonight. I really appreciate it. But I love how you said transformation, because that's really what I did. I started a year ago after I had my second child, and I was just unhappy. I was not eating well. I was just kind of got a little lazy with myself and let myself go. And I got to meet Allison during one of the health challenges, and she really opened my eyes to where I could go, things that I could do that I never thought that I could do before. So now, coming up to my 1 year anniversary of losing 50 pounds, I have got to run my first half marathon on July 12th, and I'm getting ready to run my second half marathon in San Francisco with Nike next month. So I just love what this program has done, and it really, when you said trilogy, it really it does something with our mind and our health and our finances and everything like that. I decided back in April to pay it forward and start helping others. And it has been absolutely the most rewarding thing ever to do. So now I am health coaching and helping all of these wonderful people in my life. And I get to health coach my mom, who is now starting to get healthy and everything. So I am just so happy with what I have transformed into, I guess I could say, from being lazy and letting go, and now being healthy for my family and my kids, and showing them what a healthy lifestyle really is.
Yeah, I love that, Brooke. Your transformation has been amazing, and it's been
Thank
so
you.
much fun to work with you and getting to know you and your little kids and your family. So thanks for sharing tonight. You're always fun. Yeah, so next I wanted to hear from Miss Stephanie. Let me, if I can, go back to screen share, and I'll show. Am I screen sharing? There we go. Miss Stephanie. Are you on, Stephanie? Are you unmuted?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm really excited to be with y'all tonight. I'm Stephanie McGee, and I'm in South Carolina, for those of you who are in the South with me, in Lexington. So we're trying to get Lexington healthy one person at a time.
Mm-hmm.
But I started my journey with Take Shape for Life it's been about 9 months now. I started in January. I had been just looking for something that had been missing, I think. I've been sort of one of those people that have dealt with weight issues all my life, or at least felt like I had weight issues all my life. Just that perception of I was the chubby kid, or I was the girl. I always knew that I was cute or whatever, but that was what it was. It was, oh, you're so cute, look at her little round cheeks and things like that. And so growing up in my 20s, I had a lot of weight loss experiences where I went up and down and up and down. And so now being 40, flash forward now to being 40 plus, I really had just started looking for what is going to finally click in my life. How am I going to find that thing that makes it all come together? Because I've been to every class. I'm a science teacher. I know all the things to do, and I have all the puzzle pieces, but I was searching for a way to put them all together. And for me, that's what Take Shape for Life did. When Brooke was mentioning earlier about, the trilogy, and Allison was talking about the trilogy, that's what I was looking for. I just didn't know to call it that. So for me, I had a relative of my husband's cousin was a part of Take Shape for Life, and she had lost, I think, over 50 pounds. Her husband and she had a journey, and I watched them. I sort of stalked them for about a year to see, okay, is this something that is really life-changing, life-transforming, or is this just another fad? Is this another quick fix? Is this something that's not going to last? And I watched them, and true to form, they kept their weight off. They kept their energy up. They became very positive. They started doing more in the community. They just had an energy about them that I wanted. And so I reached out and contacted her, Hester, and she said, let me just share it with you. And one of the first things that she shared with me was the health trilogy, about the healthy mind, healthy body, and healthy finances. And in my situation at that particular moment, that was exactly what I needed to hear. I needed to hear that we could put those pieces together, and that there was a whole community of people doing that, putting things together. Everything that I learned from that moment on, I got in the health challenges, and I got in the communities and spent time with Allison and Brooke and other friends that I've gained through Take Shape for Life. Everything has fallen into what my lifestyle has always been about, and what my personal goals have always been about. So this was perfect for me to help put me in that right place. Not only did it help me to lose weight, I'm down 75 pounds now. So that's awesome. And I think originally that would have been just enough. But I found so much more than that. I lost the 75 pounds. I've gained a whole family of friends, and we do have a lot of good times together, and I look forward to many more. But I've also just gained a balance that I was looking for, that balance between, finances and your mental health and my physical well-being. And so I was so excited to have that I also have decided to become, or have become, a health coach with Take Shape for Life. And I had the privilege of bringing my mom and dad along with me for the ride. And truthfully, when I asked them to do it, I asked them to do it just to try something with me, because I felt like this was going to be amazing, but I didn't know how amazing it would be. I didn't know that it would be so transforming for all three of us. And so I hope in a few minutes they'll get to share their journey, but it's been amazing to be able to share that and to bring some health and wellness to my parents. I can't give them financial freedom the way they have been able to give that to me. So it's been nice to be able to pay them back in a way, to share something that is so empowering. And so, I don't know, I feel like I gave them 10 years back. They both lost over 50 pounds, much more. So you'll hear that in a minute. And it was really, that's been really meaningful to me.
Yeah, I love that, Stephanie. It's been so amazing, partnering with you and working with you and your family. And this part of coaching, like paying it forward and helping your friends and family, is really so powerful. And I would love for you to introduce your parents and have them share what our community and what has changed in their lives.
Definitely. Well, my parents are Jimmy and John Rooks, and many of you that are out there on the Zoom tonight are in some of our small community in our pages, but they also live here in Lexington with us. And mom's a real estate agent as well as a Take Shape coach, and my father is a computer engineer. And I just want them to kind of share what's happened over the last several months. They joined me around the middle of February and started a pretty unique journey. So, hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Hey. Okay, I'll kick it off. When I graduated from college, I went into the Army and spent the next 30 years or so as a member of the Army. And during that time, I maintained a pretty active lifestyle. So I really didn't have what I was for about 30 years. And then in 1999, when I retired from active duty and went into the private sector working in the information technology arena, I developed some bad habits, basically. I sort of developed a sedentary lifestyle. I was less active than I had been, spent a lot of time in front of the computer. And over the course of about 15 or 16 years, the pounds just kept adding up, and I put on over 70 pounds from the time I retired from the Army. During that time period, occasionally we would try weight loss programs, other plans, and had some success, but it always ended up being short term, and the weight would come back on. In January, I believe, or February, when Stephanie was talking to us, she introduced us to the Health Game Challenge and to the Take Shape for Life plan, and we immediately began to participate and realized that the information you get, the community that develops around the program, were the kind of tools that we needed to get on track and stay on track. And since then, using the Take Shape for Life 5-in-1 plan and participating in all the Healthy Game challenges since January, I've managed to lose 90 pounds, and I'm in the process of maintaining and my best to maintain at this point. It's been an incredible journey, and one that we're really proud of, and really thankful to Stephanie for introducing it to us. And it's been beneficial health-wise as well. The last checkup I had was about 3 months ago. And at that point, I had the best lab results and the best test results that I've had in years. And my doctor was quite pleased. He reduced my blood pressure medication by half, and I anticipate stopping the blood pressure medication completely when I go for my next physical in a couple of months. So looking forward to that. And it's been quite a journey, and have a great deal more energy now than I've had for a long time.
Yeah, I love that, John. Thanks so much for sharing. I have loved watching you guys just melt away and transform. And thanks so much for sharing. I just get chills when I hear y'all's story. Jimmy, what can you top that?
Well, of course I can, because
Yeah, we're women. Of course we can. It's always that way.
as I tell him, I'm his general. But thank you, Allison, for having us share. We really appreciate having the opportunity to share our story with others. I started this journey with the purpose of basically supporting Stephanie and wanting to get John healthier. And I had been up and down over the years with weight problems, and John had never had it, so I was very concerned about his weight. But Stephanie came over one night and she said, "Mom, you really need to join this challenge." She didn't say what it was all. She just said, "I really want you and Dad to join the challenge. That's all I want you to do." So we joined the challenge, and 3 days later, we were saying, "Okay, we want to do what you're doing. We really think this is working." And we had watched her lose about 12 pounds. We had watched her be motivated and committed to it. And so we started, and it has been the easiest way to get back our health. I've lost over 70 pounds now. I still have 3 pounds to go. Everybody pray for those 3 pounds, because let me tell you, it's hard. But I went from the first day of the challenge to trying to walk for 5 minutes. I was completely out of breath. My chest hurt. I couldn't breathe. My legs were cramped. I was a mess. Today, I'm now walking 4 miles a day and could keep going. I just don't have the time, so I have to stop at 4 miles. But I feel, I get up, the first thing I do is go for my walk, and then I do my challenge, and then I head off to that bad word called work. But I also had the best doctor's report, and I have been a diabetic for 15 years, and my blood sugar was completely normal, and I was removed from all of my medication. That is such a blessing. Now, John and I are working on our financial side of it because we want to retire someday. And this program has given us the opportunity to really look at our entire life. You're never too old to get moving. It's proven to me that you're never too old to get into shape. I'm now passing it on to friends. I have an appointment Monday night with a friend to help her get healthy. And so I can't say enough about the program and what it's done for our family. how it's changed our life to where we don't look at eating the right as a punishment. We look at it as a blessing. And so for all of you out there that have helped us through the challenge and are continuing to help us, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Al.
thank you. I'm just so glad that you guys popped on tonight and shared your story, because all y'all who are listening, whether you be a health coach or someone who's just kind of popped in, they're like, what are these people doing? They're posting videos and happy and stuff. You know, this is what we do. We have this huge community of amazing people who are doing great things. We have a lot of fun together. We get healthy together. Sometimes we eat pizza together. But, you know, we support and motivate each other to move forward. And we have more good days than we do bad days. So I want to go back for just a minute and share my screen, because I want you guys to know what the heck are you guys talking about, this program and all of that. And I don't want to get into a lot of details, but I do want to share with y'all just some super basics. We have 3 main tools that we utilize with Take Shape for Life. And the first one, like you're hearing, is support. Everyone who does our program has their own certified health coach. And so what health coaches do is we help guide and support and celebrate and motivate with our clients, which is really a lot of fun. And then the other things we do is we connect our clients with the pieces of our support that they may need. So we have doctor's calls and nurses calls. We also have super private Facebook groups. We have these Zoom huddles that you're on tonight with our clients and with our support team. And then we also have a huge team of nutritionists and dietitians, so that we're able to connect the pieces for our clients. They can have as much support they want or as little as they want. It's up to them. And another tool we utilize is education. And we know that people who diet, they usually gain the weight back. 85% of people who go on a diet, they gain it back. How many of y'all have went on a diet and gained the weight back? Yeah, a lot of us. So what we do is we empower our clients with a textbook and a workbook. So they're learning healthy habits. They're learning how to keep the weight off, because we want to empower them to move forward and to live healthier lives. And our third tool is that we have a simple fuel plan. So we have a plan. You can do a 5 and 1 for weight loss, or a 3 and 3 that helps maintain your healthy weight. Our clients do 3 things. They eat 6 times a day, they eat every few hours, and they drink lots and lots of water. So if you can do that, then you can lose weight and you can feel amazing too. And so our weight loss plan is super simple. It's really basic. You practice with 1 meal a day. It's protein and it's veggies. Again, this isn't diet food. This is yummy, yummy food. My family eats it. We eat chicken and we eat veggies, and it's very filling. For the other meals, you have 5 provided meals. They're grab and go. They're super simple, ready to eat. But what happens is that after you eat this way, you start to burn up your fat. How cool is that? You burn your fat and you feel really good and you have high energy and you're not hungry, so that we can really focus on that education on learning how to keep it off when the time comes. And it's also super affordable. So now that I've kind of explained that, let's go back to the fun part. Let's go to Miss Brooke, who's in South Carolina. She is one of my childhood friends. She has had amazing success on this program, and she's also paying it forward. Would love to hear from you, Miss Brooke. Are you there?
We are. Hi, Allison. Thank you for having us on the call.
Yeah, thanks so much for being here. I just love y'all's story. Brooke is there with her husband, Rob. We were all childhood friends, and we have our 20-year high school reunion coming up next month. So, yeah. All right. Well, you guys go ahead and pop on and let us know, what your experience has been.
Well, when I was thinking about how Take Shape for Life has changed my life, our lives, our family's life, the word freedom kept coming up in my mind. I think you used that also, Allison, to describe your transformation earlier. It's freedom from worry, freedom from weight, freedom from crazy schedule with work and 3 kids and a husband. Freedom from tiredness. You know, worry about what kind of clothes you're going to wear when you walk into your closet because you're too overweight. Worry that you're not going to look good in anything that's in there because you're too overweight. Worried about that visit to the doctor's office for your yearly physical because you're not healthy and they're going to tell you you've got to go on medication or you've got to increase the medication you're already on. Worry about your schedule because you are working and you've got 3 kids and you're missing out on your life. Now that I'm a health coach, I am able to work from home, which is such a blessing because last year I was working part-time, but I still missed my son's kindergarten graduation because even part-time, you have to be where somebody else wants you to be. And you're going to miss kindergarten graduation, field trips, being with a sick family member, being with your babies. Dealing with my weight and that baggage. And that's what it was. It was just baggage. Thinking about just if I went outside to play with my kids, I was going to sweat and I was going to be uncomfortable. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to go outside and play with my kids. I was tired. I didn't want to go outside because I was tired. And I'm free from all that now. I play with my children. My 9-year-old told me just yesterday that he's not embarrassed to go shopping with me because I don't wear my yoga pants everywhere. I wear clothes.
I love it. I love it. Yes.
You know, but even after losing 60 pounds, I'm on a journey. And that is what is wonderful about this program is that I am not immune just because I have reached my goal weight and I'm a health coach that I just suddenly can keep my weight off. It's a journey. And I have Allison, and I have Allison's health coach, Dawn, and I have Dawn's health coach, Brad. And anytime that my schedule gets hectic and I get lax and, weight and, problems start adding up, they pick me up. They rally around me. They tell me, you've got this, girl. You can do this. And that's what keeps it off, is helping others, paying it forward, like the other girls talked about, and also having this awesome community of support. It has changed our lives, and I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing. I just want to wrap up this call real quick because I don't want to take any more of y'all's time. And I appreciate everybody being on the call, but man, I'll go back to sharing my screen real quick. Thanks so much, Brooke. I love your story. I love how real you are. But then also, I want to share too, like what these guys are talking about, how health is contagious and who's really watching you and who is depending on us. And for me, it was my family. When I decided to do this program and become a health coach, guess what? My mom decided she wanted to get healthy. My dad, my stepmom, and both of my sister-in-laws on 2 different sides. So I've been able to help them pay health forward because health is contagious. And the super great thing about this is that if y'all decide that this feels like a good fit for you and you want to join our community and you want to get healthier, you're going to inspire people too. And so y'all will have a choice when that time comes if y'all want to decide to become a health coach and cheer on your friends and family, or if you want to refer them to your health coach. But the great thing, like what Brooke said, is that as health coaches, we have this amazing community who really support and build all of us up. I can't go back to my old habits because people are dependent on me. And so health coaches are 5 times more likely to maintain their weight than non-health coaches because you have people dependent on you. So as we wrap up, I would just ask y'all, if you're ready to get healthy, if you're ready to take control of your health, if any of these stories really reached your heart or resonated with you, then reach out to the person who invited you to this call. We all are certified health coaches. We believe in what we do. We have a passion to help people move forward with their health, and we would love to help you too. So I want to thank everyone who came on the call tonight, especially for my friends in South Carolina. And for y'all who aren't in South Carolina, I apologize for all the y'alls. Hopefully you got it down. So thanks, y'all, and have a good night.
Thanks, Allison.
Yeah, bye, y'all. Or bye, you guys.